Speaking of movies,
welcome everybody to another episode of Reincarnated as a Podcaster. Parkcaster.
Our name gets harder and harder
Who's
to
guessed
say
it?
every
It
week.
gets harder and harder to say, dude. I'm just tired, man. I think.
You would say toddy rap.
Tidy rap. That one time Reincarnated as a podcaster.
There you
I
go.
said it. I said
did
it.
it.
I
Did
did
it.
There you go.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
Wow.
It's only been
Oh,
so many
wow.
episodes.
Wow. Yeah, today. So we just watched this movie.
What movie is it?
Literally.
I can't tell.
1 hour ago.
Yeah.
At this point, yeah.
Usu Kaisen. Usu Kaisen? There's no J right
It's
there.
Jujutsu.
Usu Kaisen.
So we
Zero.
watched Jujutsu Kaisen 0. We are joined by the Rumniak
Rumiak.
here with us again.
He's always with us.
In spirit, at
Always.
least.
Always.
Yeah. I'll probably be with you guys next week, too, when anime season runs out.
Oh yeah, that's
Wait, is that next week?
That's basically next week.
Yeah.
I thought there's like 2 more episodes of stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're fucked the week after. Oh, shit. I got so much to record next.
I
2 weeks from now,
just messed
we
up
got-
your whole
We got the
schedule.
Oscars.
Oh shit!
And we got the end of season.
All right, we just got a little bit of everything.
It's okay.
We're just recording for
It's
6
fine.
hours straight.
No big deal.
We do all the small stuff this week. We're good.
No big deal. No big deal. No big deal.
Oh, fuck.
All right, so Jujutsu Kaisen 0. We watched it. First impressions.
I think my favorite thing about this movie was the scene on the train. I thought the CG was kind of weird.
With the tentacles?
Yeah.
The dream part was odd, too.
Yeah, I don't remember where the dream stand came in.
Dude, the fire dude was really good.
But I don't understand. Was he strong, though? Because he just died from some random dude. That
I
showed
know,
up.
just like I
A random buff guy
hobo
with
that came
tattoos.
after the
He
trees.
just literally came out of nowhere, just punched the dude, and he's like, he died. He must not
Evan,
be
this
strong.
angry kid just threw a sword at him. It was
Yeah,
insane.
it was just crazy.
Yeah.
And then,
Wait,
and then
And then someone turned into a
everyone was
Titan,
crying.
I think, too. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, that was what he became after he got hit with the sword. He ran through the trees, and you're like, damn. He
And
fell.
and then he wanted to become like Pirate King or something like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
remember that.
But he got the one piece. But when he was running away, his hands behind him, I think.
Well,
He's trying
thanks
to
for
grab
watching.
All right. So memes aside.
Memes aside.
Memes aside. First impressions. What do you guys think of this movie?
I liked it.
I liked it.
It was fine. It was good.
I thought it was more. It had many emotions to it, which I didn't expect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be just like, like the rest of the episodes or
Yeah.
like normal movies where it's just like, I beat shit up, and then bigger thing comes beat me up,
Yeah.
and then I beat shit up again.
And that was like a lot of that movie. Was just a lot of beating shit up.
I mean,
yeah.
this is a shonen movie.
I love my monkey brain loved him. Like yes.
Yeah.
It's like that little
one
joy
monkey
you get
thing.
from watching like a fucking Michael Bay movie or some bullshit. You're like, ooh, explosions.
That was
What up,
basically
what
this
up, what up,
movie.
what
Was
up,
just how much fighting we can cram into this and still make it a story of Kaisen.
Yeah,
A
that's-
prequel.
My favorite scene is when the three random guys died, and then one of the main dudes showed up like, okay, I'll kill it. Like, bro, you could have saved it.
against that big demon. And those two guys are like, oh shit, we're next. And he's like, I got this. like, why would you there?
Maybe he was fighting something else.
He had to get angry.
could've done both
He had to
of
get
them.
angry, dude. He had to get angry.
It's like
that
real life.
emotional, just like, yeah.
You let
Yeah.
3 plebs die, and you're like, it's time.
my God.
It's just interesting.
Yeah.
It's an interesting movie.
I will say I'm very surprised at what time it was in the show
Yeah.
atmosphere. I expected when I heard prequel and I heard Gojo, I was like,
I was like, prequel, like
Yeah,
20
I
years
think
before.
I think we're
Yeah.
all in the same mindset of like it being
Prequel.
prequel, not
I
like
didn't see the
5 days prequel.
Yeah.
I didn't see any trailers.
I
or
didn't
anything.
either.
I saw the teaser.
I didn't even see
back.
this poster because this poster gives away the whole character set.
Yeah.
Because the only thing I remember seeing was Gojo's face, like with his
yeah,
beautiful
yeah.
eyes. I just
I
pictured
seen
it was like a
Gojo.
young version of him.
And I saw him in this white shit.
I saw the white shit.
I
I
knew-
didn't see any of the other people.
I knew the 3 kids or 3 other students are going to be in. I just didn't know
Oh,
how.
I didn't know that.
I just didn't know how
know.
young they were.
I was like, they showed up like, what the fuck?
Yeah, when they popped up, I'm like, oh, this is way later than I thought it was.
Yeah.
This was only a year before their
Maybe-
first
maybe a
years.
year.
Oh,
So yeah, it was like a year or 2 before the show then.
Okay, I think they were first year, and then
They were
in the
like
show,
their
they-
second
their
year.
second year
show.
So it's
Yeah.
1 year before them.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I was hoping it was gonna be like, this is where Gojo like got his shit like started. And I'm like,
But no.
best boy.
But it wasn't.
or like this is the apex of like our main antagonist. I don't know. It's when you say Zero, I get like, okay, this is like setting everything up, like the origins of stuff, and it didn't really set. It
wasn't really the origins.
sort of set up. It sort of answers some questions between Gojo and main bad dude.
See, because when I hear Zero in my head, I mean, obviously the first thing that comes to mind is the No Game No Life.
Yeah,
Zero.
Yeah,
Where
that's like super
where that's like it is legit. This is the beginning of everything.
That's where my brain is going with this.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm thinking 2,000 years before.
Yeah.
Don't remind me of that movie.
You had great times during that.
Don't remind me of that movie either, dude.
He was in super bad state.
Oh.
Then I was like, bro.
Oh God.
Divorced before that. And then we're like, we should watch a movie.
No.
Zero.
Anime is gonna be like
Don't get no life.
Oh.
Then we watched the Two Popes. It was good.
That was a good movie too. I actually like that movie. I forgot about that movie. But anyways,
I think it's like I enjoyed this movie. Obviously, you know the action and the destruction and everything is always it's always appreciated, especially with movie budget.
yeah.
It's always the best, right?
Movie budget fights.
But I think I said this when I watched the movie, but like this movie just like cemented the fact to me that I just don't like the main characters of the show.
I say the
I still
same
don't know
thing.
why you don't. I
don't know why.
The only one I don't like is the girl.
I love her.
I like the main character
I will
and
die
the
on
other
her
girl.
hill. I will simp.
I think I don't mind like the main character because he's just dumb. He's dumb
just-
shonen
yeah,
protagonist.
yeah.
He's dumb, cute shonen protagonist.
This is what he is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm like. I'm indifferent.
And then he
Yeah.
has second best boy in him.
And then you have Sasuke clone,
Yeah.
which I don't really
He's
care
not a
for.
Sasuke clone. How is he a Sasuke clone? I don't see Sasuke clone that dude at all. I'm forgetting all their names right now.
bro.
This is the edgy
He's
boy.
not that edgy.
He's like, I'm sad, I'm edgy.
He's sad. I don't think he's edgy.
I don't
Not
know.
yet.
man.
No,
He's
no.
depressing.
He's pretty edgy.
I can't
I
wait
don't
for
think
next
he's-
season for him to be in the corner. He's like, my life is difficult.
It's not like that. It's not like
But
that.
then he's like secretly OP, so Sasuke.
He lost his wolf, okay?
So he's gonna be sad, become edgy because he lost his wolf,
And he
then
becomes
gets
more
stronger.
powerful.
There we
God.
go.
And then he's gonna
It's the
awaken his
start.
eyes.
I'm trying to remember why he got like a new power last season. I
don't
forgot.
remember.
It's been a while since I
Because he has like something in him.
yeah, he has like
Okay,
some.
he's like Shikamaru.
There you go. I'll give you that. I'll
Okay.
give you Shikamaru. He's a lot
like
more
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru than a Sasuke.
Shikamaru's got your Naruto though.
I think I'm not going to reveal Boruto spoilers. So
I agree with him. I do not like.
I don't know why. I just don't.
Dude, the background characters are so god tier.
no, they're fun. I enjoy them a lot too. It's just like
Because you have best boy that speaks, Panda Man,
Panda.
and girl that can't see.
Spirits. No, I think like they're great. No, I'm not saying, but you gotta give the main cast some props. Come on.
I don't know, man.
Maybe you gotta give it another season.
Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah.
I think
Maybe that's what it is.
I think you need to give another season.
See, my issue.
I think like the last part of like this first
Yeah.
season really cemented
I wonder
me,
if it's
like,
just
liking
more
them.
indifference because it's different, right? Because I don't hate them. It's not
Yeah.
like Zenitsu, who
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
No,
be
I
careful.
hit you with that.
There's
Yeah.
some Zenitsu crazy fans out
I
there that
know.
are dumb.
Yeah, I know. I don't. I mean, sure, him asleep is goaded, right? But other than that, I don't.
Goated.
Yeah. You just need to put him
Honestly-
asleep, but he's actually a good character.
Yeah. Him
Every time he
asleep.
wakes up and speaks, you're like, can you shut up?
Yeah,
Please go to sleep.
go to
Go
bed
back
then.
to sleep.
Zenitsu's sleep is pretty goaded, but other than that, I just hated the characters so much, and
know,
I don't feel that way towards the characters in this show.
Yeah.
It's just
You're not
I'm
attached to them.
Yeah, I'm just indifferent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're-
because-
again, you're just not attached to them.
I had that issue with when I watched it because it's still one season, right? It's just
Yeah,
two
it's
parts.
technically
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
season. Yeah,
So
it's just two parts. Yeah.
The first part, I almost just kind of dropped it because I thought the characters just kind of boring, basic.
Yeah.
They don't really do anything. And then second part,
Second
core,
Yeah,
whatever.
the
Fuck
sec-
all you guys.
yeah, the second part.
Yeah.
Episodes 13 through the rest,
Yeah.
they come into play, and I'm like, wow, these guys are pretty cool. They bring like more dynamics, more funness, and then you see the main characters come back on, and you're like, not as fun.
For me, I just
Yeah.
felt like everybody else was so much more interesting.
No, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like I think the main cast doesn't really come into like the last few episodes of the first
Of course.
season. Like
Yeah.
when they're all like, okay, now we're going to talk more about your your backstory of like why the girl wanted to.
Yeah, they don't give you that why you.
Yeah,
why
and they take them out of the first part for like they're in there for like 5 episodes, and then it's just the main boy show of him getting stronger because he's dead. Everyone, he's doing his own thing, and then they don't really come. They sort of get sprinkled in. With the 3 people right here. And then like the second part, that's when they kind of like, they're back and they're kind of reunited, and it's like, okay, you two need to get stronger now. Everyone else is getting there. You two, what's up with you two? And we'll find out your secret powers.
More fingers.
Yeah.
More finger. Elden Ring. More
Elden Ring? Elden Ring? 110 more hours?
Everything is Elden Ring now.
Yeah, God.
Try fingers. Yuji. Is his name right?
I think so.
Anyway, dude, when Best Friendo showed up, I was so hyped.
Ben, I was just like, and when they're in Kanto, I was like, oh, there he is. Where's their muscle dude? There he is.
Yeah. I'm very surprised that I totally forgot about that half, and then they started showing up. I'm like, this is a nice
I was
callback almost.
Like, where's that robot guy? I'm like, oh wait, no, that's from the other school.
Yeah.
And then they showed up like, yeah.
I did like
the Kanto district or whatnot. The Kanto sector.
I did like how Best Boy just comes out of the fucking wall. He's like
shirtless and everything.
I have
a programming block I want to watch of my idol.
Like a true hero.
Yeah, I don't know. It's great.
Yeah.
So my major issue with this movie, though, I'm just gonna say it right now, not enough Gojo.
It's true.
They didn't finish that fight with the foreigner, which kind of
because they became friends basically.
But we don't know. We just didn't really see that. We saw
it's
like, and the last part of that fight we saw was like, I need to hold off for 10 more minutes, and then that's it.
Well, then the other guy just got nuked.
Yeah.
But
he didn't. Okay. I have issues with this man's ethnicity.
Oh, okay. I was like,
his name is Miguel, right?
But he's African.
But the guy is African from Kenya, and I was just like, whoa.
Well, I mean,
it threw me off, dude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. I can't say anything because I was thinking about. I mean, Europe did take Africa apart. I don't think Kenya belonged to Spain.
I was like, are you trying to do a Spain reference in here too? That was what I was going for also.
It's not like the Philippines where they have Spanish names. Yeah. Nah.
I mean,
like, what?
Maybe Miguel's a French name.
Right.
Maybe Miguel's really Hispanic and he just is now with a bunch of Kenyans.
See, I don't see. Normally, I never think about it because in anime, to me, it's always like when it's a foreigner, we're gonna come up with the most foreign name we can think of.
It's like they go to like random name generator. It's like click. It's like that's a good one.
I didn't have an issue in the movie because like Miguel, cool, bad guy, foreigner, cool. Until the after credit scene when they're like, I was like, whoa, what?
Yeah. I thought you were going with the foreigner stuff or the different ethnicities with the first bully. I was like, we're going to the first bully being black dude. I was like, I mean, that's his phrasings too. I was like, Well, it's awfully always rapey in a way.
It's always like the That's like the stereotypical.
Oh, I know.
Like ugly bastardish kind of looking fucker, you know,
or black dude. And
well, yeah, I guess, but like
I just say it like that sometimes, but it's just like
no, I know, but I mean, I guess there is tan Japanese people, right? But I don't know. It's like that idea of just like the delinquent kind of person that you see in anime, right?
Tanned
but that freaking bully's phrasing, it was like, oh, I've missed bullying. I've been meaning to bully you for so long. You've been teasing me without me bullying you. I'm just like, what are you talking about?
He wanted to fuck him, dude.
That's I was like,
just to shove his feet.
Hey, he got shoved.
Like,
this is Jujutsu Kaisen, dude. You know, he just wanted to try finger butthole, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe the main character did that instead of eating it, he'd get stronger quicker.
Jeez.
The Elden Ring.
You know, like when you drink alcohol through your butt, it doesn't get filtered through your stomach.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing with the finger.
Yeah. He gets more powerful.
There's like a term for that. Crap, what was it called? I forget.
Butt chugging?
Butt chugging. There you go. Thank you. Anyways, I was just like,
all that I got from this movie is this isn't actually a JoJo movie.
It's true.
I thought,
I get that.
They got stands, dude.
Stands.
Yeah. He had a stand for a bit, yeah.
Yeah. And the panda came in with the ore. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it was like, muda, muda, muda.
Like
I'm finally watching JoJo. I'm on like part 3, whatever. And I'm like, man, I'm so happy I watched this and JoJo.
The weekly fight The weekly bad guy part.
In my brain, I'm just like, man, it's just watching a long Jojo movie when they get to the fight scene.
Part 3 for me is rough, but yeah, it's
okay.
Yeah, I don't like it that much. I prefer other. But anyways, and that's why like Kaisen is just it's a lot of pretty fights.
Yeah,
and that's about it, honestly.
Dude, it's like Mappa
weird.
came to play, and this is what they did.
It makes me sad because Mappa is doing awesome animation for Jujutsu Kaisen, and you have the shitty animation for Attack on Titan. Like, what the hell?
This most recent season is not that bad. They gotten better effects.
I don't know, man. When you zoom in on the Titan, you're like, bro, this looks so
the
bad.
the second part's been okay. It's better than the first part. Can I say that?
Yeah.
Okay, give me that.
No, I'll give you that. Yeah.
I was like, the first part was rough. Trust me. The second part's better.
Now the real question is is this animation better than the Demon Slayer animation for fight scenes for the movie?
Oh, for the movie?
No. You think this
Demon
is
Slayer
worse?
movie versus this movie? That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
I personally like these fight scenes better.
I like
than
these
Demon
fight
Slayer.
scenes.
but
Yeah.
the animation,
I think I like
Demon
the
Slayer.
art style of Demon Slayer more.
That's the thing.
Well, and it's only in like the battle scenes because that like stylized calligraphy thing that happens is something I like a lot. And I mean, this movie's good. It looks pretty, and the fights look great, right?
Yeah.
But I personally don't think there's anything super distinctive about them.
Yeah.
Just
that
look
makes
very
them
pretty.
Yeah, that makes them stand out more than any other like high budget shonen.
These fight scenes
It's just very fluid.
Yeah, these fight scenes reminded me of One Punch, where it did a lot of black-white transition, explosion, character color, black-white again.
Yeah, I mean, there's the sketchy look, and there's all the things that you would want in an animation for a fight scene. But I don't think there's anything to it that makes it be like, oh, this is different. Right, like you said, it's like a One Punch Man fight when it was by Madhouse. It's like any of those like top tier shonen fights where that's just what it becomes. But I don't feel like, except for maybe the stands in this movie.
I think it's more like I think what Mappa does with Kaisen is that gyroscope
stuff.
Yeah, with that whole entire
but I mean
how they do those like punch fights, like especially the ending fight between.
I don't know, dude. That Gojo fight.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like a Naruto-esque fight on the detail.
I guess, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. That's what I said. It's kind of hard I feel like so many shonens look like each other. I would say, I guess the difference here would be like the usage of the curses.
Yeah.
Like the physical manifestation, like the stance, the physical, the physical manifestations of them.
I changed my mind, dude. After watching this movie, Jujutsu Kaisen is just a copy of Shaman King.
Oh my god!
I mean, you're not.
They have the main bad guy who wants to create a world of only Jujutsu Kaisen people. The main bad guy of Shaman King only wants shamans alive and kill the rest of humanity.
It's like shonens are all written the same.
And then obviously, they control spirits, they control curses.
Isn't this also the same plot of the Harry Potter movies?
Whoa!
Of like the new ones, the Fantastic Beasts ones.
I have not seen. I don't
really care about
because that's what Grindelwald wants, isn't it? He wants the world.
he wants to genocide the
he wants
Muggles.
he wants a world run by wizards.
We can't say Muggles anymore.
Well, Spencer,
like we can't say monkeys.
It's like this isn't a common trope for bad guys.
Oh yeah, it's definitely not.
I did like how the main bad guy called all humans just monkeys.
Monkeys.
I'm like, I'm monkey brain. He knows me too well.
There's two monkeys: curse monkeys where I can get stuff off them, and money monkeys.
Where's the lie?
I did like this bad guy in this part of the film where you learn about him.
We're learning more. That's how I feel about this. It's a lot. It's building up more.
It's like I finally understand the bad guys because they didn't explain what they were after in the show.
Yeah,
okay,
in the first season, we kind of like, oh, he's bad guy. He's working with the spirits. Yeah, it's just like okay,
and you get like a taste of what he's capable of.
Yeah,
you get like that's how kind of they know each other, but I don't know from when or.
Well, another thing too is like explains why Gojo doesn't really suspect him being the bad guy in a way because in the end of this film. I don't know if how much I want to spoil here. It implies that
20 minutes
he's away.
spoilers.
It implies that the main guy is actually dead.
Yeah.
Which is like, oh, okay. That kind of explains why Gojo doesn't really think that he's probably really.
Look, I don't think he finished them off. I think he sent them into that another realm, right?
Or he just left it, or he just think he passed away right there. Like when you have a freaking.
Well,
arm
you hear a sound like you hear a sword sound, like a shh.
Yeah.
When because it goes black, you hear the sound of like someone would die.
Yeah.
And then it cuts to
I just feel like I feel like it's a weird choice.
Yeah.
Because you already know he's alive.
Yeah.
Well, I think
again, I think that's why explains why they don't think he's like the main threat in the.
I think that's what it's supposed to.
That's what I'm saying. They think he's probably dead in the series. So that's where like, oh, it's just a bunch of random. No, it's a bunch of spirit or curses organizing. They just don't know
he's the one
who's doing it because he thinks he's dead already.
I think how this movie made itself is basically if you're trying to get a brand new fan into like Jujutsu Kaisen, you say you start with the movie and then you can go into the show. Because
that's an interesting take, yeah.
Because that's how I picture them doing it, with it going black, and then obviously we all know because we've seen it.
Yeah,
who the bad guy is.
I think as a story it makes sense, but if you're gonna, it'll confuse you because then you're watching the
prequel,
the second years as the first years, right? So when the show starts, you're like, who the fuck are these guys, right? Until the second part of the first season, we're like, oh, I know these.
It's one of those.
But I think it could work. I think it could work showing this to someone that before the first season.
I don't know. That's like a weird question to me always when like these movies come up, right?
Yeah.
For instance, we'll take. I mean, my favorite series is Monogatari, right? Kizumonogatari, which are the 3 films, take place before all of the series.
Okay.
But I don't feel like, and they were released after the series came out.
Yeah.
You only get like glimpses of it in the first episode of Bake. And I kind of like it better that way, where you watch it later.
You don't watch the Monogatari series in order, though.
I mean, you watch it in broadcast order.
Yeah. That's the issue. Because if you look up anime in general, there's tons of those where it's like, prequel, future,
that's why,
present.
It's like the Star Wars films. Do you watch the original trilogy first, or do you watch the prequels first?
I've always been this is me, but I've always been a person that has always kind of leaned towards broadcast order first.
Yeah.
I just Google, and then Google says you should watch, because there's always like that Reddit post that's like, this is how you should watch it.
Yeah.
And I read the first like few comments and like, yeah, it's a good idea.
But I'm trying to think if Kaisen is like, I think this is actually one of the few exceptions that I could be like, watch the movie first, then watch the series.
Because I don't feel like
there's something that
hinders anything.
Yeah, and that's it doesn't really hinder anything. Or like you don't need to know these characters to be like, oh, that makes sense because they explain, oh, you are away from your clan doesn't like you. Yeah. Oh, you have the special power. Oh, you're a corpse. It's just kind of just like
because we already know.
Yeah, but it doesn't require you to know that. That's the thing.
I think for me, I think the reason this is here or when it's there is probably setting up for future stuff.
Yeah, it's building up for this main character. Yeah. This other character.
And that's why I kind of feel like it's okay being in the spot it's at. Mm-hmm. Because it's like, okay, we're going back, but we're doing it because we're setting up something forward.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it would be better served if that was forward already with no payoff until later.
And that's what I'm getting. It doesn't feel like it needs to be like in the middle like how it is.
I mean,
and that's what I'm saying.
My brain says shut off your brain of season 1.
Yeah.
And then think of just the movie how it is.
Yeah.
Does it explain the characters it has?
It does.
Does it explain what is going on and what will happen?
Kinda.
So then, is that a good enough standalone film to start you off? Or do you have to watch a whole season to go backward?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you need to know what the first season of all this is to really, like,
that's true.
Maybe a little bit. And that's on the same. That's why I'm like, I actually agree you can watch this before.
But the average fan is like, I like the characters, I'm going to keep watching, right?
No, I agree.
You watch the movie, and you're like, I like this guy.
And then he doesn't show up.
He doesn't show up. The whole but
there's like a reference of him apparently in the first few episodes of like he's off somewhere.
They like mention him,
and that's the thing. I didn't even know they mentioned him. But you guys told
me. I think they did because I think they mentioned that there was another second year.
Yeah, and he's gone away doing something right now.
But then if you like, I've seen
which gives you like, oh, I know where that second year is. He's off somewhere.
He's in Africa.
He's in Africa.
But I've also seen anime where it does this is the first 2 episodes, and then they kill that whole cast, and then it's a whole new cast.
Oh yeah.
Like, of course.
So that's what in my mind.
There's that as well.
Fuck does that?
Was it Ray Zero? Not the one you're thinking of.
Oh, what?
Was another Ray Zero? The original Ray Zero?
Ray Zero or saying Re Zero?
No. It's something else 0.
No, it's like crazy.
You memeing me?
No, it's legit.
No, no, he's not. I know what he's referring to.
I don't know what he's referring to.
It's an older show.
Okay, I was like,
it's
God
like
Zero. Yeah.
It has nothing. It has nothing.
Dude, it's got the best kiss.
It has nothing to do with what
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
I don't know, but it has nothing to do with what the modern
afterwards.
what we think of it is.
Oh,
It's some.
there's no
old-
REM. There's no REM. That's
No,
all I
no,
need to
no.
know.
They literally
Okay.
kill they show you these characters. And now I think about it, it's like Jujutsu Kaisen because they're like fighting like spirits and stuff.
Jesus Christ.
I didn't think about that. And they're like, here's this cool team, and they start killing things, and then they all get fucking destroyed. And you're
I'm
like,
trying to think of other shows.
What the fuck?
Because I don't think it's
good show.
Jujutsu. It's like Jujutsu's premise is not the most original.
No,
of course not.
None of them are.
No.
And
We've
anything-
seen
yeah.
so many at this point.
There's so many like shows that deal with yokai, curses, spirits.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
You
it's,
can watch Ghost Stories.
I haven't. I need to.
English only.
I know. I should have watched that.
But I mean, because that's the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
But so it's a pretty show.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's fun to watch.
I had fun. I think
Yeah,
it was a
That's
great
the thing.
movie.
It's just kind of there. I don't know. It's just if I have to like tell my friends, oh, you need to watch. It's just in that weird space of like you could
'cause I
skip it
feel-
if you need to.
Yeah, I feel like this, as well as many shonens, are very easy. You want to watch anime? Watch
Yeah.
this
because this was only like an hour and a half, wasn't it?
yeah, or like
It's
this,
very
or
digestible.
yeah, this or like the series or anything. It's very digestible. There's good fight scenes. The
Yeah.
animation's clean. You don't really got to think about it.
Yeah.
they
Most
just
of the characters are pretty funny.
yeah,
Like,
they just killed the thing. I mean, it's a good gateway, which is probably why it's as popular as it is.
Yeah.
and that's fine, and that serves its purpose.
Yeah.
But it's not like amazing. you
Yeah.
know?
Like I said, this was just very kind of like
You get canceled.
it was just kind
course
of
I
there. That's the weird thing. It's just there. Like I enjoyed the story between Gojo and his old best friend more
Yeah.
than kind of anything else in a
Because
way.
Gojo's best character.
Well, even that too,
Dude.
but it's just kind of like
What?
It
You
doesn't-
think
it doesn't-
someone's
it
better
doesn't-
than Gojo?
it doesn't really elevate the story anywhere else. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like,
No.
I did like the movie, but I felt like the main character of the show kind of progressed too quick for my liking.
and that's the thing. It's
It's
just
like
kind
I don't know. He's just like, yeah, I'm over my trauma. I'm OP.
yeah. It's like okay, 3 months is like 3 months have passed. Oh, 3 months have passed. Okay, 3 months have passed.
So
Cool.
basically,
Like the timeline or time
Yeah.
conception is just very quick.
if you break this up as a show, the show would have been 7 episodes.
I say like 3 episodes.
No, but I mean like
Like if
time-
you were to
Time.
legit
okay.
break it up.
Yeah.
from time to like show, because it's basically
I
it did a
know.
Dragon Ball Z thing where it would be like 4 fight scenes,
Yeah.
like straight back to back to back, and then information, and then fight scene.
yeah.
But it would be like I'd say more like 6
like
episodes.
But I feel like
Fight,
newer
fight, fight,
shonen
fight.
shows are just very quick with their arcs lately. Like
Well,
Demon
yeah.
Slayer is a very
Well-
good example of that. They had freaking his training sequence. What's his name? Tanjiro's training sequence in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, pretty
no,
much.
it flies through. I mean
Yeah.
that manga chapter is only like 16 chapters.
I know, yeah.
That arc is only like 16 chapters.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, but that is a later arc, though.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like Tanjiro's like his development is that rushed. It is
Yeah.
a little bit, but it's not like crazy.
Yeah,
And there's
no,
there's still more to it.
Yeah, it's a good pace. I'm saying it's a good pace. I'm just saying a lot of newer shonen shows are doing what older aren't doing, where it's like they're
Well,
really
of course, because I mean they want to hook you in really fast, right?
Yeah.
But then you have like the My Hero problem,
Oh, God.
where it hooks you in really fast, really early because it's amazing.
And it drops
just
you.
Yeah, and then but
Power bombs
It
you.
just lets you. It like love rushes you, and then it just takes it all away. You're like, oh.
yeah.
yeah, because then you get that problem, right? Where you have this show that was really good for the first, I'll even say first 3 seasons.
I'll say first 2 seasons. Yeah.
and then it kind of just fizzles out.
You're like, okay, what's now? We
that-
got to
I
figure out.
felt like it's the opposite of Demon Slayer almost. Where Demon Slayer, I felt like had that real rough
slow burn.
slow, yeah.
beginning, and then it just was like, ring. You're like, okay.
Like, okay, we're going now.
Like it starts pretty slow. And
Like I
then
said, I almost dropped Jujutsu.
After the second one, you just like, whoop.
Yeah.
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 I'm like, okay.
But once the second arc, in my opinion, I was like, oh, this show's worth me watching.
And that's the thing, right? I mean, as Jujutsu progresses, it might be just one of those shows that you're like, I watch because it's the crazy spectacle thing, and I want to watch.
It's like Attack on Titan. It's like everyone's watching it, so I have to watch it.
I will watch it.
Yeah.
Oh, fine words, dude.
You will watch it, okay?
You're not gonna watch it because everybody else is watching it.
No, dude.
No.
No.
This movie's kind of there.
Like 86. Everyone's watching it. I ain't watching it.
Yeah, but those
That's probably ending this week. That's probably ending this week or next week. Finally,
yeah, it finally is.
God,
it's finally ending.
Twitter.
Well, I heard it's gonna come back next season for season 4, 3, I don't know, 12.
3, I think. Yeah, 3.
Too many.
Still insane. That's still insane to me that show just like had a 3-month hiatus.
Yeah, it's gnarly,
dude. If it's like 2 episodes, it's like God,
it's gnarly.
what the heck?
It reminds me of God Eater. When that happened,
oh holy!
There was
crap.
like the 10 episodes.
I forgot about that.
And then there was like a big gap, and then they had the best episode.
Yeah.
And then the other 2 were just
like, no, dude. Ever seen Kokoro Connect?
Oh God, that too.
Like 12 episodes, and then the last 3 got released months later on a Blu-ray.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and even like Wonder Egg is a more recent example.
That's how Bakemonogatari is.
Bitches.
There's the first 3, and then the last 3 were released later.
Garbage.
I mean, I was happy. I never simulcasted that show, right? So I got to see it after the fact, but
still,
yeah.
Anyway, I would have put this movie above Demon Slayer if the scene where the main character's his story is concluded would have hit me more in the feels.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna bring up.
I would have just really good.
Yeah,
it didn't hit me. It was just like almost like no.
Because I felt like the first 10 minutes when you see the girl get hit, basically.
Yeah.
Bro,
dude, that was so emotional for me. I was like, damn, like I feel so bad. I'm sad, and then it just was like
the dude's coming like, bro, her hits, man.
Yeah,
like where you call the ambulance? The heads.
Yeah, when they said that, I'm like, oh my god, this is so fucked. It just like hurt me, and then. I didn't feel like his arc was very.
That's the thing. Just like the main character,
it wasn't moving.
Well, the issue is like he was almost like Superman, like super powerful right off the beginning.
Yeah.
Like he couldn't control it that one time, but that's all he had was that one time he couldn't control it.
Because like he trained for 3 months, and then I know we're like, I gotta fight this guy. I am Superman now.
Yeah.
I know how to fight.
That's the thing. It just comes out. It's rushed. It's very rushed.
I mean, that's just shonen things, right?
Yeah, but normally at least like when you watch
it.
You know,
there's a good way to rush it, though.
I mean, yeah.
I would say there would be like one episode of at least a training arc montage of him like, I have the power now, and he summons it, and then he gets his ass kicked by it.
No,
but like, the problem is, I don't think this character's meant to be like that.
No,
that character. He's just meant to be broken.
Yeah.
But like you have broken characters in other shonens, and the way they do it is, they lose control because of emotional thing, and they just kind of go rage mode, right?
And he never really had one of those moments.
No. Like he didn't go rage mode. He just kind of upset, but he was still in control of what he was doing.
Like one thing that blew me, like when he that voice power is like, we're going to do this again, or like, are you ready for this, my stand? And it's like, wait, this is a random thing. This is something new we haven't seen, but you've apparently done in the background.
When he did the voice thing, I was like, oh shit.
But like,
that's power.
But it made it like seem like they did it before. Like, I'm like, wait, huh? How are you so connected to your thing now? It's like, so weird.
It took him years to master this, and this was the first time doing it.
Yeah, but that's what he is. He's just that busted character.
I know.
Well, but I feel like it's just not done the way it should be. It basically, it should be a season almost where you're following this character, but then we just have another show at that point on our hands.
But it feels like I think this whole thing Zero is made to introduce this new character that we'll see in the season. But I mean, the career was just like, oh crap, this guy's really busted. I need to explain why he was so busted.
But I feel like
busted now, though.
I don't know.
He might not be as busted anymore.
I don't know.
He doesn't have the strong daemon.
But he's still he's the one who made her. So
yeah.
So he's pretty busted apparently. He's still a special grade apparently. So
yeah, he still has his ranking.
Yeah, he's still doing something in Africa apparently.
But he's stronger than my boy Yuji.
Who knows?
And his many fingers.
Who knows? We'll find
How
out.
many of them went up?
Maybe we'll find them. We'll see them fight, and they people are like, wait, why is he so powerful? And this explanation.
He's just OP. But then again, I don't know if that's really like a question in the show anymore. It's like you take Gojo as a character, right?
Yeah.
This is
where he's just fucking busted.
There's an explanation why he's busted, though.
Is there though?
Yeah, if you read the manga.
Okay. I mean, obviously, that makes sense.
And that's what I'm saying. That Zero Kaisen is like its own manga. I know that. So that's why I think they were kind of just like, that's part of the reason why he made it, is like, oh, here's a new busted character. I never explained it in the manga. Here's another side manga to explain why he's so busted.
But I also feel like, going back to Gojo, I feel like he's probably, normally I don't like busted characters. Like Superman's like my least favorite superhero of all time. Just because he's just too powerful.
He's broken.
Yeah. But Gojo has just, I don't know how he's done it, like how they writ this character.
Well, he's written well.
He's just so much like the best boy. Like no matter how strong he is, you're not like, damn, he's too powerful for no reason.
I think it's a question of just attitude.
Yeah.
Because I think it's more, you get like the lawful good, like Boy Scout kind of, and that, I mean, I guess the cynical, the cynic in us, right? Just kind of hates that type of character.
I hate that character.
Right?
I hate Captain America.
And that's probably the problem with like Superman as a whole, is that idea of it. Because if you think of Superman as a flawed character, which in some comics he is, he's not horrible.
Yeah.
Why savior complex? You're right.
No, it's Brightburn.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, he's not as horrible, but when like you find a character like that, it's the same reason why people love Saitama.
Yeah,
it's the same thing. Ooh. It's just like
the ball.
You play
Great Zero.
You play off the overpoweredness with like a goofy, like personable kind of personality. And then you don't care anymore. You just like this character, and he beats the shit out of everything, which is dope.
Yeah.
Because you don't feel like you're being preached to. You don't feel like, there's this person being like, I'm imposing my fucking will on you because I'm super powerful. You don't.
Because like in the scene where he starts the big battle, he disappears the fucking two dudes. I'm like, what the fuck? That's a new power. And then he just turns and he like starts to pull the bandana or whatever, the wrappings
turned on
off.
his Sharingan, dude.
Once you saw his eye,
he just destroys a building, just like pointing at it, basically. It's just kind of like
busting nut when he does. You're like, oh, this is so good, so clean.
Bring up Miguel's ass. I'm like, oh yes.
Fuck you, Miguel.
and that's the thing, right? It's like you like characters like that just because they're fun. Right?
It's just done so well because they said there's so many I can think of that are just overpowered characters. Even if we've seen how they become overpowered, at a certain point I'm just like, I don't care anymore. I want to see some flaw, but he's just like, I don't see any flaws, and I don't give a shit.
I think the thing I like most about this film is the whole entire relationship between him and the bad guy.
The villain.
I think seeing that development of like, because when you see in the series, like, oh, he's a former sorcerer or whatnot, and he's apparently bad, and he's working at the curses, and we just don't really get too much of why.
This really was his best friend, and only.
Yeah, and then this one really just.
Friend.
I think that's why I really like the film about this film the most is like, oh, we get a little more about what this bad guy was doing. He had his own little cult. There's other sorcerers that we never saw in the first season at all. And they're out there apparently too. We might get in the second season.
And I think the sad thing for me, it's like
there was this guy with nipples, freaking heart nipples that we got nothing of.
I was about to say there were so many villains that they showed, like the girls who the Garu, what is it? The
gal,
Garu,
and then the girl with the hang doll that hung like three of the
other sorcerers. I thought we were going to finally see freaking.
I'm like, oh, I must see some cool fight scene, and it's like. Okay, they're gone. You're like,
I just feel like they're future things.
Yeah, they just kind of like, and that's what I think. I think this is definitely the creators like, I never really explained these people in this series. I never really explained these two relationships in the series. I need to use this side series to flesh it out. It's like Railgun and Index. I hate to bring that, but it's just like where if you just watch Index, you're going to be like, wait, there's some connections here that are weird. But when you watch Railgun of Index, you're like,
I love Railgun.
Okay, these make a little more sense.
Yeah.
That's where I kind of think of what this is. The prequel is like Arthur kind of course correcting some of these things they never got in the original series.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel with this. That's how I feel with Kaisen.
But
it's done well enough that I still think you could show a non-watcher of Kaisen and be like, Want to watch Kaisen? Here's the movie. Let's get you started of it. I still think you can do that.
You want to watch fight scenes for 2 hours?
You know what my thing with this movie is? It's like, or with like this series as a whole.
You need more Gojo flashbacks.
I just feel like Gojo should be the main character.
Yeah, I know, and that's what I'm saying,
character.
and that's what I'm getting at. Is like the scene really sets it up more of him being more of the main character.
Because like the relationship reminds me of like if you ever watched like season 1 of Psycho-Pass.
Yeah,
It's that idea like the two badasses just kind of going at it.
Yeah.
And then you have Sugimori there that's just kind of like witnessing all of it.
yeah.
But she's great, and her character development's great over the course of that.
Yeah.
But the main thing is them two.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's probably where this show is probably going to get its made steam
Dude,
off.
it's like watching Kakashi versus Obito.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that.
Yeah. No, I get that.
And I feel like I don't know. And I feel like for me that's the more compelling story.
Yeah.
Then and the other guys are just kind of there, and it might
And that's
end up being better after.
And that's what I'm getting. It just feels like the main story was kind of put in the background. The true main story, is put in the background. With the main story is just like, okay,
It's okay.
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's interesting, but it's like I expected.
Fingers.
Maybe this is not a spoiler, but like the main dude doesn't die. I was expecting him to die.
This is my question though. But now that I know that this guy eats curses or he can hold them,
Yeah.
what if he eats Sukuna's fingers?
That's what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has them, but he doesn't need them.
He's using them for other reasons though. He's like using them to.
Isn't he using them to draw people?
Yeah,
Like,
he's trying to get more fingers out of
Yeah.
it too, and he's trying. he's trying to. Jesus, he's using them for not just because he's already damn powerful as himself.
Is this man also maidenless?
Dear God, really? God damn it! No maidens.
What have we been playing? I want an Elden Ring poster.
God. I just noticed your damn Nick. I forgot. I don't know if you keep on forgetting that thing exists, the Nicolas Cage thing, or I keep on.
Never forget
There's that.
I know the candle. I
I
just
got
feel.
the pop up there.
Yeah, I keep on
This one's
thinking.
newer.
Is that one new?
Yeah,
Okay,
this one's newer.
it feels like that's new, right? But I don't know if I'm thinking if that's new or that's new or if that's new. There's something new. Nicolas Cage just comes in every time I'm here.
Now we got at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
And that was our recent one.
Jesus, guys.
Now we're good.
That
Right?
we're good.
No, like I said, every time I come here, it's a new Nicolas Cage thing.
You
I'm
can
expecting a
write
freaking
him
wall
a letter,
scroll.
and hopefully he sends a picture signed back.
We got to do that.
You guys got to do that.
Yeah.
Dude, if we got, it's going to be framed. Move the TV. It's Tim right there. Can we send them the poster? Have them sign that.
Return it.
Oh my God.
Anyway, all right, back to the movie again.
Yeah, I really have nothing else to say about the
Yeah.
movie. It's just kind of, it feels like the main story was okay, and the actual good story between Gojo and
I did think
was the main meat of it for me.
the ending should have been the main character did like just disappear and die with his stand.
Yeah, I thought that again. I thought
that
that's
was
what's going to
gonna
happen.
happen. Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
I think that's everyone was thought of, and like, oh, no.
It's like no one died. You're
Just
like,
have
oh,
some
shit.
closure and
And again, I think that's the reason of the series is to explain his appearance in the next season and Goju's and everyone else's meet.
just like 11-year-olds getting engaged. Love to see it.
Love to see it.
Yeah.
I do feel like if they
How'd she get that? Was like a that was
did,
that.
I did think that was kind of funny.
Fucking stole
Was
it.
that like, I'm like, when I saw the box, I'm like, that actually looks like a decent. That actually looks like
It's
an
not a
actual. That
gachapon,
wasn't
like,
like
ring.
that wasn't like a candy ring or something like a
I
freaking.
legit.
wonder if he grew into the ring or like
I
He
know.
did.
No,
well,
grew.
there's the scene where he's holding
Yeah,
it, and
it's
it
quite
looks bigger.
large.
Oh,
And he
okay,
keeps it
okay.
on a chain.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
It was just so weird. It's just kind of just like, where'd you get that ring? Did you steal it from your mom's freaking?
Jewelry. Probably
Yeah.
her dad died,
Yeah,
so he took her
she took.
dad's ring.
Yeah.
Damn, you're making more depressing. Why don't we?
I'm building for
But again,
backstory.
like even
We
then, it's
don't
like
need any more backstory.
they said like, oh, at the end of it's like, oh, you're actually my descendant. We did some research off screen
Oh,
about
that was so just random. I
I'm
was
just like,
okay.
and that's the thing. Like, you guys, he didn't pick a story.
Yeah.
If he picked a story, but there's like two stories that are going on, and it just never really.
Yeah, cause I think
It's just a little
personally,
tee-hee, a little.
Yeah,
Yeah.
again, this is a lot more of explaining stuff of what's going to happen
Yeah.
instead of telling a story of what did happen.
yeah. Cause I said if he just faded, I think I would have felt more like it was more complete.
Yeah.
Cause then I would like, you know, they're both leaving together after they've been
Yeah.
together for so long, and that's how I felt it should have ended. But then it's like, I'll see you. Hopefully not soon.
Yeah, she's like, don't die.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'd be like, nah, fuck, I'm
Because again, he had to say like, oh, he'll be back in the next season.
Yeah.
He's this powerful that he created his own curse because he didn't want his fiance to die.
I hope in the next season he dies because I just want him to go back to heaven with his
and again,
fiance.
this is a setup. This is all set
Of
up.
course it is.
Yeah. Instead of it being more
She
like
just
its
comes
own
down as a
story.
kid. She's like,
It's something that I mean. There's a purpose for where things go, where they go.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
And that's why it's just what it is. Like the reference we made earlier of No Game No Life 0, right? Because that movie's volume 5 of the light novel series.
Is it okay?
Yes.
Like, and
So-
I remember watching that. I was just kind of like, this is so weird.
Yeah,
but-
because so the first season is like volumes 1 and 2, I think,
Okay.
something like that. And then there's a couple things, and then you have that one
Yeah.
because stuff in that one leads into
Yeah.
stuff going into the next, right?
Yeah.
and that's what this movie does. That's its whole purpose. It's
Yeah.
like we're gonna go back because we need this information to go forward.
Yeah, I just remember seeing Zero. I'm like, why are we introducing all this stuff? Feels like we're getting a little ahead. But when he says volume 5 and they're only volume 2,
5 or
Yeah.
6.
But
Might
it's
be
still-
6. Oh, it's 5.
it's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
like 2, and then it's like okay, then there's like 3 or 2 volumes that happen, and it's like oh, now we're going. Okay,
We go back in
There's a reason why I was so confused in that movie. Gotcha, that explains it.
Because, like, to me, the watch order for this is like, I'd watch the movie, in season 1, 2, and then watch the ending credits of the movie.
Yeah,
As you're,
honestly,
like-
that would be it. Like, I
because
would
that
honestly
draws
suggest
you
that.
into the next
Yeah, I get
season.
it. Yeah, that makes sense.
Like if you want to have your friends watch the first season, then this go ahead. But
It doesn't matter
I
each
think
way.
this is one of the few rare cases like a future prequel movie can easily be watched before the whole series.
Because I also feel like it explains enough about the world itself that
Yeah.
you don't need to learn like what the TV show teaches
yeah,
you.
exactly. They're kind of divorced enough to not be too related, but it builds up stuff from the first series. Like oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. I said I think this movie would have been a better by itself film if they just took away the 3 side main characters.
The 3 other
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
3 other
I think it would have
classmates.
made it more its own film.
Yeah.
yeah, I get
Because
that.
once you put these people in, it's like now you.
But they're kind of needed because they're now there's
Well,
four
yeah.
there's 4
Yeah.
second years and we only see 3 of them in the series. And this one we actually get to see who the 4 second year is.
Yeah.
And I think if you watch this first and then you go into the series like, oh, I know what happened to the 4 second year. He's off doing his own thing
Yeah.
compared to me like,
Because
oh,
he's
I need to remember myself. Oh, there was a 4 second year. Thank you for reminding me.
It's
He
almost
can do whatever he
well,
wants.
it's almost the idea, right? Because you think of the events of the season 1 and 2, right? And we're just like you're thinking, where was this OP guy at?
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Why
I'm getting
wasn't he
at.
fighting shit?
Yeah, where's this OP guy at?
He's off in Africa.
Yeah.
I also
With
feel like
Miguel.
the seasons 1 and 2, or the season.
Yeah.
Fuck you and 1 and 2 bullshit. The season that you're like, why isn't Gojo just fucking nuking everything? You know, he's doing other shit, obviously.
Oh yeah,
probably.
obviously, yeah.
But you're just like, why do I gotta learn about this one dude that can barely fight when Gojo just goes like, and then everything dies?
He was just playing with that volcano guy.
Oh,
When he
dude.
could have just like obliterated him in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he's like, oh, let's have a fight. Oh, sure. He's like, I can't touch him. What the fuck? He's like, oh,
What's
so
going on? What is this shit?
Just warming up, dude.
Look, I hit you. Oh wait, I didn't with my infinite layer shield. Blah blah blah. You're like,
God, I'm going to open up my dimension. I'll open up my dimension more, and I beat your dimension to my dimension.
OP.
my dimension's bigger than your dimension.
Yeah.
God tier. Gojo, 10 out of 10. Every other character. Yeah.
I know Panda's pretty good.
Panda's good. Too.
That is great.
Nah, I said I love all these characters. These characters, all 10 out of 10.
I don't like that glasses girl.
You like her?
I like her.
I don't
I like her
mind her.
sister.
Her sister's
Hers
like
is
a
top.
14
With the
out
guns?
of 10.
Yeah.
Sister's revolver girl, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that,
She had her 5 seconds of screen
Yeah.
time.
Now, best girl is the sword girl still.
Blue hair.
The blue. Oh, yeah.
She's like 30 out of 10.
I can't believe
She's
I
best.
like my hammer girl. I'm so. I'm not going to be on the show
It's
again.
fine. It's fine. You can have her all to yourself.
I will.
It's all you.
I will.
Dude, it's like saying Sakura's best girl.
Look, for a while when I was
Oh,
younger.
oh.
Okay.
We should get him body pillow of just all the best girls.
Like I said, I have mine already. I should show you the picture of when I first got Rem. It's a treat. It's a treat.
At least that's a fine one. We can deal with that.
I should show you that. I finally found that picture of my friend surprising me with that.
I just like how you have to walk around campus.
Dude, I would be like, in the locker, in the garbage.
Again, it's a freaking college. There's no lockers in college. I kept throwing it.
I'd throw it somewhere that I'd be like, no one's going to look here, hopefully, and I'll come back for it later.
Stuff it in your shirt.
Stuff it in a backpack,
it's
dude.
like, what happened? I'm fat.
You try to fit it for. I guess at the time
you could take the pillowcase off.
I didn't think about that. Okay, when you first get a Rem body po and first send it to you, you just don't know what to do with it.
You take the pillowcase off.
You're so surprised.
Your brain just breaks. Okay,
You're like, titties.
it's more of like, oh, you actually did this. Oh, you actually did this.
it wasn't a lewd version, right?
Again, like I said, there was no titties, nipples coming out. But there was underwear.
It was risque. It's like, good. It's like his. Like, remember the
B2?
The B2?
2B?
It was like, whatever.
B2?
02?
Is it 02 or B?
It's 2B.
2B, okay. I was like, there's
not
no 2.
to be, whatever her name is. You know how it's pretty risque? It's probably.
But that's just because that's what her outfit is.
Yeah,
but
it's not even that bad of a body pillow.
That's what I said. It's probably that,
like I said, I'll show you mine, and you'll see where I'm coming from.
Yeah, I don't think it's even that bad of one.
Like
if you're watching on YouTube, go back to her first episode. It's in the background.
It is in the background.
We used to have it on a chair next to us.
This used to chill on a chair.
It's in my freaking work area, just in the corner. I take it out whenever I have other clients of music and everything like that, because that's what I do in there. I take it out unless they know who I am, really. And I just throw it in my bedroom. But
whether or not they know the degeneracy.
Yeah.
We have 2 open slots for 2 body pillows.
Yeah, I should give you guys a body pillow.
Who needs an extra?
I'll give you one of I'll give you one of Hammer Girl.
God.
Oh boy.
You can put a nail.
Oh god.
But yeah.
Okay.
What would you rate this?
Yeah.
8.
7. Well,
I'm in the 7 territory.
7.
I think it's high 7.
Yeah, high 7.
7.5.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah,
animation's
high
high tier, but just the stories is very just like again.
It's just saying.
It's background.
Yeah.
My monkey.
If you turn off your brain,
Yeah, my monkey brain loved this movie.
Yeah.
your brain loves it.
Definitely during that monkey fight scene. The monkey brain really came out for that.
There was technically a monkey fight scene. You are right. When Panda goes monkey mode.
Panda goes monkey mode. And
Yeah,
he's
Panda
just
goes monkey mode.
slamming shit. I'm like, yeah, do it.
Monkey. He's kick-ass monkey. He's not curse monkey. He's not money monkey. He's kick your butt monkey.
Dude, I loved when the stand awakened its third eye and it just obliterated everything.
And I also
Hyper beam.
did like the scene.
You just heard a Zawaru.
I got to see one of my favorite boys, the speaking boy. I don't remember his name.
Yeah.
Tuna.
Tuna
Boy.
I think his power is my favorite
It's
out
so
of
cool.
everybody's.
It's dope.
It's like, I know he's got a super bad injury from it, like every time he uses it, but it's just so cool that he's just
It's a good balance.
blow up.
Die.
Do it again.
Twist. Explode.
Say words. Say words into my ear. Sorry.
Technically, he didn't say die. The other guy
Yeah,
said
the other
die.
guy said die.
Yeah.
With the freaking megaphone.
Well,
And he's just like, my hand kind of hurts. And it's fine. I'm like, bro.
because basically, I
We
think
just pop it back.
because if Voice Boy said die, I think he would lose his voice.
Yeah,
Because
it's something like that.
It's a scale
It
to
mentioned something like that.
It was a scale to how much damage it does to the enemy.
Yeah.
So that's why when he does explode, he lost basically his whole voice.
Makes
Yeah,
sense. Makes
no.
sense.
You're like, damn, best boy, great damage.
Good movie. It was
But-
enjoyable.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'd
If
I'd watch it.
you're a Kaisen fan, you should watch it. It explains a lot more.
Does that medicine for the throat really works? Motherfucker just chugged that
Yeah,
shit.
he doesn't. I was expecting spray.
I
That's
thought
why
it
I
was
was
a spray, dude.
That's why I was like,
it
oh,
probably
you chucked
was,
it.
but because of his power, his stance.
He just chucks some robo, dude.
Chuck chuck.
Oh,
Dude, he ran out of FP, so he had to take a flask.
That's what his mana was.
It's his mana pot.
I'm leaving of all this Elden Ring talk.
But after
done.
the veil went down, he got the grace from deleting the great enemy.
You're right.
Yeah.
You remember that? No. Okay.
No.
Oh, it's you know the laser. It's like the fucking
The only reason I know all this is because Twitter and speed runs and everything.
That was the end of this, dude. He
Oh
had
my
he had the
God.
laser spell and he just melted the
Jesus
boss.
Christ.
And he drank that one potion that gave him the infinite mana
Yeah,
pill.
just like,
He did.
Great enemy felled.
I need an edit of that whenever the movie comes out.
Yep.
Clip it.
Great enemy felled.
I do say this is a good Elden Ring movie.
Yeah.
Not enough rolling though.
Oh, it's almost like you see that video of like the one guy fighting. I can't remember. It's like the boss in the marsh with the like in the castle area, like the beast guy with the bale sword. And there's a guy that fights him, and he has like the teleporting ash of war.
This is between you and me. I feel you guys keep talking. I'm talking to other few people
It's like,
that don't know
like the
Elden Ring
teleporting
talk.
ash of war. And he's fighting that boss, and he's just like teleporting
Do you have
out of the
maidens? I
way,
don't have
and
maidens
he
either.
perfect parries
I'm
everything.
maidenless
That's
too.
what
Don't
this
worry
movie
about
is.
it. Okay, don't worry about me. I just don't.
Play the game.
It's the easiest of them all.
I know.
Play the
Look,
game.
when you have a surgery, you can't play a
you know,
video game
he's
with
playing
two
it.
hands. It's kind of hard to do anything.
No, he's playing it, and it's like you playing with no hands, probably.
Dude, someone beat Dark Souls with banana. You could do it.
You do it with your toes.
Someone got to Apex Diamond without hands, with only their mouth. Made me feel like
I probably
shit.
died.
I'm not good at that mouth, okay? What people say, I've been told I've been good at my mouth. I'm not that good at my mouth, okay?
You just have to use finger but hole, and you'll be fine.
Try finger butthole. But thank you guys for watching. Watch this movie.
watch this
It's
movie.
good. Go
It's a
watch
Good
it.
movie.
If you like Demon Slayer and you've never heard of this,
Or
should
you
watch
just
it.
like Jujutsu Kaisen. Just fucking watch this
If
movie.
you want to get your friends into
Fights?
Jujutsu Kaisen,
Yeah.
If you get your friend into Jujutsu Kaisen and you chew this first, tell us in the comment section. Tell us how right we are, or how wrong I am, or whatever.
I do want to hear in the comment section
Who best girl is?
who best
That
girl
too.
is. No. What is better, Demon Slayer or Jujutsu? I know there's a good divide out there,
Bring the flame more.
and I want to see it down there. We won't get it, but we
Is
know.
Jujutsu Kaisen season 2 this year?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fall?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I swear it's this year. I know it was this year.
Yeah,
Or did they announce it for
so
like
you're
next
telling-
year?
I know they announced it
So
for this year.
we're gonna be reacting to anime of the year. Jujutsu
Well, I
Kaisen
do
season
have
2.
This
Demon
year
Slayer and
is insane.
Attack on Titan.
We have Mob Psycho this year.
And
Okay.
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw Man?
Freaking Spy.
Yeah, it's Spike's family.
Yeah, or whatever. That I've heard good things about. So like this year is.
Stacked.
It's stacked.
It's
Dude,
just-
this next season
2023.
Oh, is it 2023 for Kaisen? Oh, okay, whatever. Okay, Bleach.
Oh, who? Fucking Bleach, that's right.
Oh.
I've been.
The reboot or
Look,
But-
I've been saving myself.
Thank you guys for watching.
All right, there's one news.
What?
Bleach Brotherhood?
Season 3 of Fully Cooley's coming out.
Yeah,
Oh
I saw
yeah,
that.
grunge,
2023.
and something else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
all
saw
I have
that.
is grunge.
That's another thing.
Yeah,
saw that as well.
I still have to watch the other.
Oh, the other two, the
I've
freaking
watched
Adult
one.
Swim ones.
Yeah, I've watched one.
Yeah, I didn't watch them.
Season 1 only.
Yeah.
Best
That's all I
season.
got.
But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Watch this movie. It was fun. Go watch it.
Follow Michael. He'll release in the video soon.
Yeah.
No.
Talking about
When
his
his-
favorite
when his
Jujutsu
hands-
Kaisen.
There's a Jump Force finally coming out.
Oh hell yeah.
That's really coming out. I've been burning off for like the last 2 months. I didn't want to do, but I'm finally doing it.
There you go.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Will be out by
End of this month.
Oh hell yeah.
Okay.
Sweet. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. Buy their stickers. Do the things.
The usual stuff. The stuff that we should probably promote more. Hey, if you found us on YouTube and you made it this far and you don't like our faces, we're on Spotify. And if you're on Spotify and you want to see our ugly faces, we're on YouTube.
Yeah, do the things. Sweet. Perfect. Peace.
Bye.